Good morning, students. I hope you are fine at home. Today is Sunday, so you are going to learn one more activity. So today's activity is about flower. You know, different types of flowers are there. Whenever you go to the ground, you see so many different colors and varieties of flowers. But do you know this flower also has different parts? Like a human body, our body also has different parts. Same way, the flower also has different parts. In human beings, male and female, these are the two sexes. Same way, in flower also has two sexes. One is male and one is female. I think you surprised today, okay? So really, this is the interesting thing that today you are going to learn the different parts of a flower. So we will consider one flower, okay? So I will show you here one complete flower. So complete means what? So in this flower you can see all the parts. Okay, that is called the complete flower. It means that you can see calyx, corolla, then androecium, gynoecium and ovary. Or second, these all parts have two names. So second names I will tell you now: sepals, petals, stamen and then pistil. Okay, so these are the names of the flower, different parts of the flower. So for this activity, okay, so this activity you can see here this is the one beautiful flower in front of you. Okay, this is called China rose flower or hibiscus flower. This flower is a complete flower. Do you know this flower is available in our area also? Okay, we commonly call this flower jasmine. Do you know? Can you see this flower? This flower is the China rose flower or jasmine. It is available in our area also. So for this activity, we will take this flower. Okay. So let us see the requirements. Okay. So this is the name of our activity. So what is the name of our activity? Dissection of China rose flower. Now dissection means what? Dissection means we are going to separate out all the parts of a flower. And what is the name of that flower? China rose flower. So requirements. So in required materials you need China rose flower, that is the hibiscus flower or jasmine. Okay. Then we need one needle. Do you know needle? This one metallic needle you can use for the dissection. These small things. Okay. Small needle we require. And you require sketch pen also. I will tell you why you need the sketch pens at last. Okay. So these are the required materials. Now there are some steps. Okay. These steps you have to follow. Okay. One by one steps, and then only you can dissect the flower properly. So what are the first steps? So I will read the first steps. Otherwise directly we will read the step and we will follow the same step with the flower. So first step is there. Take China rose flower and first remove all outer green small leaf-like parts called sepals. Actually, this is the flower. Can you see this flower? So in this flower, you can see these green colors. Okay, these green color parts. Okay, I will show you clearly. So see here, these are the green colors parts, and these green color leaf-like structures called calyx or sepals. Understood, students? So these we have to remove first. So I will remove these parts first. So slightly you can remove all these green color leaf like structure. You have to cut very carefully because they are very delicate. Okay? Yes. So you see, these are the calyx. Students, you see, these are the calyx. Now you go for the counting, means total number of sepals, because one observation table also already I have given to you. So in that observation table you have to count the total number of calyx and you have to note down there. So you see, I will tell you how to count the total number of calyx or sepal. So you see, this is the first sepal, this is the second one, this is the third one, this is the fourth one, and this one is the fifth one. So how many number of calyx? So total number of calyx are 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these all 5 calyx I will place on my table. Calyx also called sepals. Okay. Now next part. So what is the next part? Next part, now you have to remove the petals or corolla. These petals are always bright in color. Do you know why these petals are always bright in color? These petals are bright in color because to attract the insects for pollination. So these are the, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are the 5 petals. Now you can remove one by one these 5 petals and you place on your table or maybe on your sheet, plain paper sheet. So this is the one petal. Okay. This is the second one. Then this is the third one. Then see here, one by one I am removing. Same way you have to remove. This is the fourth one. Very good. And this one is the fifth one petals. So how many petals we got? 5. So total number of petals are 5. So you can write the total number of petals is equal to 5. And what is the function of these petals? Petals are bright in color to attract the insects for pollination. Okay, students? Now we'll go for the next part. Now you see, next part is the, I will show you one picture. The next part of the flower, that is pistil. Pistil means that is the female reproductive part of a flower. So here you can see above the yellow color structure, means these are the anthers, and these are, you can see the red colors, rounded red color parts. So these are the pistil or also called as the female reproductive part of a flower. So this pistil, so what is the function of this pistil and anthers? So function of pistil and anthers, both are important in reproduction. Okay, so these both parts are important in reproduction. So you can write the function. This is male and female part, both are involved in the reproduction of flowers. Okay, so these are pistils. I will remove now and I will place here. Okay, so these are the pistils. So same way you can also remove the pistils, anthers, sepals and petals. Now last innermost part of a flower, that is ovary. Do you know? Ovary means that is the eggs. Okay, and do you want to see these eggs? Okay, so I will show you now ovary. So we need one needle. So this needle you can use. Be carefully, okay, don't prick needle to your fingers. Okay, so with the help of needle, just you prick inside and you slightly take it up, okay, in this way. So you will get the two parts and you can split these two parts. So you will get one egg-like structure inside this style. So if you remove this egg-like structure, okay. Now you can see Okay. So this, can you see this egg-like structure? So this egg-like structure, this white color egg-like structure, that is called ovary. And inside this ovary, ovules are there, means small eggs. If you cut this ovary again with the help of knife, so you will get the small structure that is called the ovules or eggs. So this is our today's activity. Now see here I placed all the parts of flower. First one sepals, second one petals. So number of sepals are 5. Number of petals are 5. Then anthers, here you can see, and pistil. Same way you can also arrange all the parts of flower on one white sheet and you can click the photo. Now what you have to do at home? So simple one thing you can see, these are the parts of flower. After this, now see your observation. So what to mention in observation table? So first you mention all the parts of flower. So sepals, petals, stamens, pistil and ovary. Same way you can make the table and then you have to write the function. So what is the function of sepals? Sepals are green in color, so they help in photosynthesis. Petals are bright in color, so they attract the insects for pollination. Stamen and pistil, both are the male and female reproductive parts, help in the reproduction. And ovary is the center of the eggs. Okay, so this way you can write the functions. And at last, all the parts of flower you can place on one white paper and same way you can write their names. Click one photograph and that photo you can send to me. I hope you will enjoy this activity at home.